Yeah, what's good, Gooners? Update Arsenal for you. And right now, let's talk about the gravy train. Let's talk about how enjoyable it is to sit down and watch a lot of teams struggle to get through the FA Cup. And we saw Liverpool get beaten again. That's the third time in 4 games. Anyone else think that their chain has been broken? It's not the fact that they're getting beaten that is breaking it down for me. It's the fact that they're not even scoring. Everything we've seen from this Liverpool team defies belief, because this was a team who's defensively been the best outfit in the Premiership over the last 2 seasons, and they score at will. You know, the front three players, they score at will. Firmino, Salah, Mane, them guys score for fun. And then even when they don't want to score or there's someone gets injured, Origi comes in and beats you up. So what we're seeing now is not only are they not scoring goals, but they're not even keeping clean sheets. It's a total capitulation. If it wasn't for the clean sheets, then I'd be fine with that. You wouldn't hear anybody screaming. But people are screaming off their head because these guys are leaking goals left, right, and centre. And some of the goals is pure dibby goals. It's Division 2 goals they're letting in. It's goals Arsenal used to let in. Sorry, I've got to laugh. Some of my best mates are Liverpool fans, and I want them to win the league this year. I know a lot of people are saying, no, don't want them to win the league. Look, I don't care. I think Liverpool deserve it. They've done it the right way. You haven't seen them go out and spend 1 billion on players. They've done it the right way. They've got a great manager in who I wanted to replace Wenger. They've got Jurgen Klopp in. He's done it the right way. They've done it from building through the ranks. Yes, they made one big buy, which you need to fix what they fixed. And I think that, look, all applauds, and they deserve whatever they deserve. And they will win the league, yeah, regardless. But seriously, it's laughable to see the fact that the chain is breaking down like this. They need to get on it quick, because they got the second leg of the Atletico Madrid game, and them guys in Spain smell blood. They smell blood. Anyway, Arsenal news updates. We're now talking about Mikel Arteta at his conference today. Mikel Arteta's come out and said that Aubameyang needs to sit down with him so they can thrash out a deal before the summer. Not in the summer, before the summer. And by all accounts, what needs to happen is Mikel Arteta needs to sit down and talk to him about their plan. Remember the plan? Remember the plan that Henry didn't like and left to go Barcelona? Fabregas didn't like and left to go Barcelona? The plan that Van Persie didn't like because they didn't reinvest and bring in new players, and then he went off to Man United. So they want to talk about the plan, and I want to know what the plan is as well, because if the plan ain't to go out big and fix, which it will be. Look, Arteta suffers no fools. He would have sorted this out with Raul Sally and Vinay before he even took the job. There's no way Arteta would have taken this job if they didn't have an investment plan, a plan to get the team back to the glory days of where they should be. Arsenal's in a transition at the moment, and you don't get through a transition without a plan. Simple as that. And them guys are up for it. We know Josh Kroenke has come out and said, we will spend whatever we need to fix this. And by all accounts, what that means is Deadwood going to be gone. A lot of players going to be leaving this summer. A lot of players going to be coming in. But at the same time, you have to keep your crop. Yeah? The king of goals, 20 goals so far this season, Aubameyang. And right now, Arteta, it's not just Arteta's plan. Arteta wants to sit down with him to talk about what his plans are. You know, I'm sure that that's going to be the deciding factor. Aubameyang wants to sit down with Arteta and talk to him and listen to everything he has to say. And if Aubameyang doesn't like what he hears, he can listen to Arteta talk until he's blue in the face. If my man ain't hearing talk of league title, Champions League, etc., he's gone, because he's going to be 31. It's his last contract. He ain't going to sign another contract that's going to be as lucrative as this one. So by all means, he wants to go out swinging. And if he don't hear them 2 words, Champions League, Premiership title, if he don't hear them 2 sentences right there, he's gone. It's as simple as that. And, you know, we've seen players over the years like Alan Shearer who those kind of things didn't mean anything to. But this is a different era, bro. This is a different era. This era of football ain't what it used to be 20 years ago. Yeah? Man want to come in, win a couple of titles, get silverware, and then gone. And all them cups that we won, and all we did that without Lacazette and without Aubameyang. Them guys came in later. So all of the cup wins that we've had, none of these guys have experienced that to a point. Yeah, Chelsea, Wembley, 1-0 FA Cup. A lot of these guys on the team ain't really even been anywhere near that. Other news as well is Danny Ceballos. Ceballos is an interesting proposition because we know now they're talking about Pablo Mari having a permanent deal. That was last week. Now this week, Arteta has fully made up his mind, which I knew he was going to. He's known Ceballos for a long time. He's followed the under-21 Spanish national team. He knows what he's got. He talked up the positions that Ceballos plays as well as being further up the pitch. And we've seen that now. He is not that sort of sitting in front of the back four type of player that he played under Unai Emery. He is sitting next to Ozil in that role to make things happen in the final third. They've got that going on right now in this team, and it's working really well, and it's providing an abundance of goals in the team. So right now, the best thing in the team is that they get this deal done, and I'm sure that they're going to put a budget aside for Real Madrid for whatever they're asking for. I believe the clause was something like 39 million euros or something to that account, which is 35 million pounds. I really don't know whether that's going to be the case at this point. And I'm sure if Ceballos wants to stay, then they'll do whatever they can in order to make that happen. Because look, it's not like he's going to go back to Spain and then start in their first 11, is it? Seriously, this is Real Madrid we're talking about. It's not like Ceballos is going to go back to Spain, fit in to all of their plans, and then slot in and then provide world-class performances game in, game out. Because that's what it has to be in that league and in that team. Yeah? As a Galactico, you got to play 90 minutes full tilt every game because that's the expectations. With Arsenal, it's slightly different. And I'm sure Arteta can see what he can do in the midfield. He can see that he can unlock that position and it will help the front three. And you can build a team around him. You know, Ceballos is young. Yeah. So the fact that he's going to be 24 is a good proposition for Mikel Arteta. So listen, guys, last thing is they've made no approaches to Ryan Fraser. You know, Ryan Fraser last summer said Arsenal was first choice on his team sheet. Arsenal ain't calling him. So that means man's going to have to go over and see if he can get something going on with Tottenham or West Ham. I know that the agents have been in contact with him from those clubs, but it's realistically what the player wants. If Arsenal do come knocking, that's his first choice. And look, man's going to be asking for a nice payday. There's no transfer fee. It's free transfer. So whether that's something that was going to work well for them, but I just don't think he's that. Does he look an Arsenal type player? Not even Arsenal. Does he look like a Mikel Arteta type player? You think of the players that he's gone through at Manchester City. Does Ryan Fraser in Bournemouth look like a type of player that will get done what Mikel Arteta needs to be done? The playing off the ball, the rondo, all those kind of, you know, playing the traps, slipping, you know, is that going to be the type of player that he wants? I'm not sure. I really aren't. And I think that you're going to have to offer him something nice. He won't take less than 150 grand a week. I'm sure of it. When he comes with a free contract, there's bare dollars you're going to have to pay that brother there. But at least he'll be a commodity. And look, even if he's a squad player, I'll take it. We know he's provided 14 assists and 11 goals. He's not on the same performance this year, but we know he's got that in his locker. So if they do pick up that option with Ryan Fraser, then all for them. But I just don't think he features in Arteta's plans. I really don't. I think that's something that Arsenal are going to turn up a blind eye to. And normally, them guys, they jump at the chance of freeness, don't they? Like, they'll bite your hand off for them kind of freeness. I just think that with what's going on at the moment, I don't see that happening. So listen, guys, it's West Ham coming up on Saturday, so I'm going to drop a preview about that, and then we see where we go. Everybody, hold tight, and listen, back your team, man. I'll tell you all the time, you guys need to back your team. And Eric Dier, boy, what's going on with that brother there? I see expressions exploding on his last YouTube video. Man just took off into space because of what's happening with Tottenham. But isn't it nice to see Tottenham just die like that? No strikers. Where the goals coming from? Tottenham just die. So, you know, Listen, we'll take it because we've been dying for a long time, and I'm sure them man has enjoyed watching us suffer. And now the tables are turned. I'm still saying Arsenal will finish above Spurs this year. Bank it. St. Tottenham Day is coming. Love the support, guys. Back your team. Right back at you. And I'll speak to you guys soon with a preview of the West Ham game. Speak to you soon, man. Peace out.